think that you can hear me. Hello, 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 and welcome to the stream. It's me, Wordy Girl, and we are here. And I do see classified user is here. Says hello there. I'm first. Nice music. Thank you so much for the compliment, as I did compose the music. Yes, you can hear me. Great. That's awesome. I did want to play music like the background music. I do see that oh, Flavio Souza is here as well. Welcome. Thank you for joining. And yeah, I have these headphones on backward. I'm going to switch that around. There we go. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. It's Megalodork as well. Hello, Megalodork, and welcome to the stream. Everybody, I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Feel free to let me know what you guys are working on. If you guys are working on any kind of creative projects of your own. If not, feel free to let me know. How's your day going? Or how did your day go? Because I do know that for some, it's already evening. As for me, it's 7:15 p.m. Eastern time. But yeah, everyone's saying hello. Much love to all you guys. So, yeah, basically, we are just supposed to be working on some world building and stuff like that. Oh no, ads. Okay. Okay. So, as we are waiting for classified user to come back from the ads, yes, Flavio says, editing pics, of course, and it is midnight here. Okay. And the ads are over. Very good that they were very short ads. Great. Nighttime for you as well, Megalozork? Yes. So, yeah, we're getting settled in for the evening, quite cozy. I would assume, hopefully. Let me adjust a bit. All right, so, yes, it's nighttime for everybody, it seems. Surprisingly, some people are in the morning already, and in tomorrow, as people would say, because it's already the 25th of January. And it's so funny to see that the month is already almost over. I feel like it was just New Year's yesterday. But it is almost February, which time is just going by faster than anything. It's just so... So, yes, time flies indeed, classified user. So, yeah, speaking of February, we do have a goal for our February Valentine's date stream, where I'm going to dress up, and on the morning and evening of Valentine's Day, I will be streaming. I know some of you guys might have plans and stuff like that, so it's totally fine if you do, and you may or may not want or be able to attend. But that is just a little goal that we have where you can use your wisps to contribute to that goal. And if the goal is met, we should have a fun stream. Actually, 2 fun streams. That's the plan. That's going to be Tuesday. I think the second Tuesday in February, which is Valentine's Day. But yes, not me. What's the plan? Yes, so, yeah, it's okay. If you don't have any plans, it's fine. Yeah, sending all the love and hugs your way. I have a Valentine, so I'm chilly. Oh, I have no Valentine, so I'm chilly? Okay. I think that's what you mean. Well, whether you have a Valentine or not, I do wish that you have a very blessed, safe, and fun Valentine's Day, whatever you choose to do. As for my plan, I'm mainly going to just stream here in the morning, and in the evening I plan to. I actually do have to work that day as well. But I'm going to try to stream before work and after work. And I will just dress up. I will have a drink and something to snack on. And we will chill and, do fun stuff. I will probably have a lot of the things in the shop a little bit you know, reduced in price or even free so that you can, you know, encourage me to do lots of different things on the stream that are not, that you usually have to pay like thousands of wisps for. But by the way, wisps are not actual money. They are earned when you are watching the stream, chatting, following, liking, subscribing, all that kind of stuff. So you might see below the chat right now, you have a number of wisps that you can spend already, and you have more that you can earn. So you can feel free to use those in the shop by clicking the little W wisp symbol, and then you can contribute to our goal, or you can buy different things for me to do and have fun in the stream. So on that day, we'll probably have like discounted things where we might be able to play games if you guys want to play games. I will kind of just let you guys decide what I do. If you want to do art, if you want to, you know, if you want to watch something, we might watch something. And I don't know, there may be some people, you know, around. I don't know if I can secure anything, so I'm not going to promise anything right now, but when I get updates, I will let you know. 640. You have 640 wisps? Nice. I'm hoarding mine for the party. Hooray. That's so great. Thank you for that. Megalodork says, I'm gonna watch horror movies on Valentine's Day. Something about pretty girls running away like the plague makes me feel warm. Oh, wait, makes me feel like we have some commonality. Is that what you're trying to say? So you can relate to them. The pretty girls are running. Well, that's something. Good old-fashioned murder, says classified user. Yes. So yeah, everything's you know, different people have different things they like to do. So yeah, if you do have some other plans, then feel free. I do wish you the best with those plans. If you want to hang out in the stream, feel free. If you have a person that you want to watch the stream with, you could do that too. But I don't know if my stream is going to be good to be date night stream where couples watch me. Like, no, I don't. I mean, if you want to do that, feel free. I welcome you. But there's probably other romantic things that you guys can do. Like going to the restaurant or watching an actual movie or something like that. But yeah, whatever you guys choose to do, I'm just going to be here. And as we get updates, I will let you know more things that can happen in the stream. But there will be, and I do see classified user says spicy. Yes, speaking of that, I might do some spicy challenges on the stream. So yeah, stay tuned for whatever. And if you'd like to contribute to that, feel free. That challenge is going to be open until, you know, Valentine's Day. So hopefully we make the challenge. Hopefully we earn enough wisps to, you know, the tea is boiling, says a classified user. Nice. Yeah, so let's see. Is my headphone? No, my headphone was not plugged in. I was wondering what was wrong. Oh, sorry. Did I accidentally make you guys hear a loud noise? Hopefully not. All right, let's see. I still have to play around with this audio. The audio is just weird. So, like, then when I try to play like background music, then I can't hear the music, but you guys can hear the music unless I play the background music out of the desktop. And if I do that, then the other desktop, okay, never mind. It's stuff that you guys probably are like, what is she talking about? Because you don't know. So what I'm going to try to do, I'm just going to try and see if this will work. If it's too loud, let me know. Please do be aware. I'm about to play some audio and see what happens, okay? That was quite loud. That's too loud. Okay. I'm going to see if that is good. Now I'm going back to you guys to see what happens. This is the Matrix that says classified user. Alright, so I just have a question for you. I'm playing this generic song. I've been playing this for a while for the last couple of streams I did. I'm just talking so that my voice can be a constant voice so that you can compare it to the music. Is this too loud? Is the music too loud? Am I too loud? The music is low. Okay, great. So is the music just right and you can hear my voice properly? Hopefully. Classified user says, I can hear that, sounds amazing. Great. Alright, so that's good that I have that. So I think that that will work because I am able to also hear it. So when we're playing something else out of the speaker or something like that, then we will, you know, be able to press pause on the player. See, I have to have a separate player. Okay. So, I think that's good. Alright. So, yes. Great. So, yeah. Now, anyways, yeah, sorry for the distraction. I'm really just still working things out because this is OBS. Classified user is asking, yes, what is everybody working on today? I was asking earlier. I do know that Flavio said that they are working on pics, editing pics, and it is like midnight for you. So thank you for staying up. But if you do have to jet out, if you have to go to bed, don't worry. I'm sweet dreams and much success with whatever you're working on. Megalodork says, building the deities in my fictional universe. Interesting. All right, what about you, classified user? Did you say something earlier about what you were doing? I do know Flavio said what they were doing. Don't think you said what you were doing. Yeah, very interesting. So, if you're working on anything, let us know. If not, it's okay. Just tell us how your day's been going, because I think all of you guys said that it's evening time for where you are. But yeah. Meanwhile, I'm just going to be over here, and I'm going to look at my WorldAnvil. So this is the WorldAnvil site. If you are not familiar, which most of you probably are, WorldAnvil is an awesome site for world building, TTRPG creation, stories, building worlds, and everything. So I just use it to help me and to get my things out of my brain and into the world where people can actually, you know about this stuff. Let's see. Classified user says, I'm thinking on how to develop two sisters. One of them finds she has a clone sister named Victoria. Sarah is upset, and I hear you have Victoria. Interesting. Yes, I think this is the one that you were talking about before, where I didn't know that she has a sister already, and then she finds out she has a clone also. So that's gonna be a something. But yeah, I do remember you talking about that before, and you were like, well, would it be justified for the original to be upset at the clone existing? Yes, that makes perfect sense. But then the clone, you said, kind of wants to just be friends, and it's not her fault that she was even created. So yeah, that's an interesting story. And let us know like what kind of progress you're making, and if you would like to share something with us, feel free to share a snippet or something like that if you care to. If not, no worries. If you have any other like, questions about how you should go about the plot and stuff like that, I'm sure that we would love to hear it and love to have some input. Yeah, once again, I think that you said this was a sci-fi and fantasy world, which is always interesting when you have the sci-fi and the fantasy. So there are two different ways that things that don't usually happen in our world can happen in those worlds. So that is nice twist. So basically, I Okay, so what I wanted to do was, I kind of just wanted to talk about the World Building Awards a bit. Ah, I made the wrong thing disappear. Alright, let's jump over here. Okay. So anyways, if you guys don't know about the World Building Awards, I just told you about WorldAnvil, which is a thing. I'm going to put the WorldAnvil website in the chat so that you guys can visit it. The World Building Awards are basically something in your world that you are, you know, excited about, that most of the things are supposed to have been made in 2022. And you're just submitting it to see if, you know, for consideration for the judges to see if this is one of the best that were made in 2022 on WorldAnvil. So that's what we're going to focus on today. Last time we finished up our reading challenge article, and I think it went pretty well. If you want to check that out, I can link that as well. But now we're going to focus on the World Building Awards because the ceremony is this Saturday and we need to get ready and see it, because I didn't think I was going to enter anything, but I might. So I don't know. Classified user update on the project. I have seen that they're in a room trying to talk about the situation. Sarah feels like her rights were violated, and she is passive-aggressive with Victoria, and Victoria is the same way with her. Interesting. Yeah, that makes sense, because even though Victoria wants to be friends and stuff like that, if she sees that Sarah is annoyed by her and is faulting her and is like not understanding her point of view, she will probably, even out of just like in the moment anger or like confusion and annoyance, just try to get back at her, because she's like, listen, hey, it's not my fault, and you're, you know, treating me bad, you know, so that's totally understandable. I can imagine that scene too. And when we're writing dialogue, it flows freely, in my opinion. Dialogue just flows freely, and then I go back and edit it later. But I like to write back and forth dialogue. That also helps, like, when I'm trying to get words on the page, like for things like NaNoWriMo and stuff like that. When I have a word goal, I usually, you know, get those dialogue words down really fast, and then I add everything else later and edit it. Victoria and Sarah, ounce sibling relationship. Ounce? I'm not sure if you meant that. Victoria and Sarah's own sibling relationship, I don't know, is falling apart, and they start to become cold to each other. Yeah, it's kind of sad. Her friends don't know how to solve the problem. Oh yeah, that's gonna be tough. And even looking out, I don't know if this happened to me or my friend, I would not know how to handle a person being cloned and meeting that clone. That's going to be tough to handle, no matter how they, you know, find out to get to it. Mechalodork, meanwhile, says, so to explain the moon god, who is a trickster god, is born from Mars and Earth. He is obsessed with Mother Earth, so he pretends to be his father, does some gross stuff, kills all the old gods, and out pop the weather gods. All the pantheons are weird, so I took that path. Okay, interesting. Yes, creating all that kind of mythology and all that stuff, there will be a lot of weird stuff going on. So that does sound very like something that would be found in original mythology texts. So yes, as Classified User says, Greek mythology vibes. It really does sound like that. So yeah, that's always very interesting to explore. There's a lot to do there, you know. There's a lot to work with, and yeah, you can do a lot of fun things and a lot of weird things and a lot of like there's so many different angles that you can take with that. But yes, I can picture that being something that, you know, is a real mythology thing. So, always interesting. This is from the story about the one who was a champion who got killed and then his son tried to fill his footsteps. Was that it? Greek mythology is totally what I'm aiming for. Yes. You nailed it. Yes. The birth of Athena is weird. Yes. A lot of it is weird. So yeah. That, you nailed those vibes very well. I'm thinking this is probably that project you were telling us about, where the champion was in the arena. Yes, you're trying to tell the afterlife. Okay, got it. Well, much success to you guys with all of your projects. As for me, I'm just gonna scroll through this World Building Awards and see if there's anything in my world that I can submit. I originally didn't want to submit anything because I didn't think that I made anything in 2022 worth submitting. And then the stuff that I was really proud of in 2022 was either made in another year and I updated the article in 2022, which doesn't count, or it was made in the wrong template, so I can't submit it. So that was just so annoying. But I said, you know what, I'm just gonna go through and see what I can submit. Wish you success, says Classified User. And Megalodorp says, the solar deities waste souls. Evil ones get trapped on the moon and good ones go to the Earth's gravitational field. Why does autocorrect keep doing this? Yes, autocorrect can be weird because sometimes it's like auto-incorrect and it makes us say the wrong things. It's like, where are you getting this word from? Why do you think I'm saying this? But yes, don't worry about autocorrect. I think I know what you're trying to say. Autocorrect is evil, says Classified User. It can be quite a pain sometimes. Alright, so I'm going to link the World Building Awards page if you guys want to check it out. I don't know if any of you guys are from WorldAnvil, but you have until Saturday to actually submit your articles if you would like to join this. And it's quite nice. There are a lot of greats that are submitting, and I really don't feel like, you know, I have anything that's that caliber, but it doesn't hurt to just submit, and if I don't win, it's okay. So, there's several different categories. First of all, we have the Heart and Minds Award, an article touching on intellectual, sociological, spiritual, or cultural accomplishments and traditions of a people in your world. Now this can be by the character template, document, language, ethnicity, culture, profession, species, or tradition, or ritual article template. Megalodorp, meanwhile, says the Illumins, I think that's how you say it, are angels, so I'm trying to come up with their evil counterparts. Interesting. Yeah. Do you have a name for them already? I would assume that since Illumins sounds like it's trying to be like filled with light, the evil counterparts might be something similar about darkness, not sure. Classified User says, I'm going to have Victoria and Sarah fight with each other in the next scene. Oh no. Well, are they going to physically fight or just argue? Because I do know you said that they were being passive-aggressive with each other and may escalate into an actual full-blown argument, or they could get physical, which is going to be a little bit bad, but I know, you know. Two magic beings fighting each other without holding back isn't good for people around them, and and the environment. It's bad, yes. So that means they're physically fighting, Classified User, unfortunately. So yeah, I do know fight scenes can be fun to write sometimes, and yeah, sometimes it can be like, what are we doing here? And it can be kind of challenging. But so if you really think that it's a really cool thing to do, if you're getting stuck, just keep going and keep just kind of vaguely brushing over what they're doing. Just kind of give us the idea of who's winning, who's losing. But I have a feeling that since they are powerful magical beings, you probably know kind of a lot of the attacks that they're doing, and it's probably going to be easy for you to kind of play out that fight scene. So much success with that. Started off as an argument and it became a physical fight. Yes, makes sense. Alright, so Megalodorp says, storytelling wise, during a total eclipse, evil spirits arise from the grave to drink blood. I want the name to be tied to the darkness. Yes, that's what I was figuring. So yeah, interesting. Total eclipse, like a solar eclipse? A lunar eclipse? Drink blood. Classified user, yeah. So that's interesting. All that lore is always very interesting to explore. And yeah, that's so the Heart and Minds Award, I'm thinking the only thing I can think of that can fit this, like if you guys were making articles about your traditions and your you know, deities and stuff like that, you could probably enter that here. But it has to have been created in 2022, so that's what we're looking at. Yeah, solar eclipse, and they're basically extra step vampires who are weak to fire. Ah, well, at least they have a weakness. That's good. Yeah, that's like some vampire vibes as well. Very interesting. So, yeah, hopefully you can come up with more of their backstory and their name and stuff like that as well. If you need suggestions for the name, feel free to ask. We'll see what we can do. They can go out during the day, but fire is their weakness. Okay, that's interesting. That makes them a little more powerful than vampires, though, because at least they can survive in the sunlight. Fire directly, like, is it fire directly touching them? Or is it like they can't even see fire? I'm thinking they probably don't want to get set on fire. Classified user says, I'm here to help. What type of fire? Yeah, so would they be afraid if I struck a little match? Are they afraid of candle? Or does it have to be bigger fire? Or what? Burning them alive is the key to victory? Okay, cosmic fire. It says classified user. Interesting. Divine fire. Okay. Lots of different types of fire. But yeah, if they're any fear of being burned alive, I guess is their weakness. So yeah, solar fire. Well, if it's solar fire, probably dark fire. Okay, that's those are a lot of kinds of fires. I wonder. Might be any of them, as long as they're able to be engulfed in the flames, I'm assuming. Fire has a lot of types, indeed. Rise of Nations. So I'm gonna see what can I do here. I do have a. Let's go to articles. And we can sort by. No, type. Character, document, language, okay. Intellectual, social, spiritual, cultural accomplishments and traditions. Accomplishments and traditions. That's like not. Okay, fire has a lot of types. I researched that in a story I wrote long ago for fun. Nice. I love to go down and research rabbit holes. Sometimes I come away with just a couple new facts that are useful and thousands of new facts that are not useful, but they're still fun to have explored. So yeah, research rabbit holes are nice. They do help sometimes with the writing, and they help us to just learn new things. Tradition or ritual. I'm thinking is, let's see, shots of unimportance. Is this a ritual article? No, it's an item. See? Why did I make this an item? It's not even a submission into a summer camp or anything. See, I do the wrong thing. This is the problem. It's never, I always am in the wrong template, or, I don't know. Okay. I'm just gonna skip this because I have no idea what this can be. If they are vampires, I might think spiritual fire. Interesting. Spiritual fire that can burn them, I guess. I'm thinking it's probably since they are vampires, they probably do need physical fire to actually burn their bodies. The idea is they have similarities to demons, vampires, werewolves, and zombies all put together, says Megalodork. Very interesting. So you want to get a little bit of all of their probably strengths and weaknesses of all those monsters together in one creature. So very interesting. Some of the strengths, weaknesses, tendencies, you know, the lore behind their, you know, mythos, the different fables that are being told about them. I'm sure that you're drawing a lot of inspiration from all the different kinds of monsters for that. So that's very interesting. Much success with those guys fleshing those out. See. Monsters, yes. Alright, the next one is Rise of Nations Award. Article relevant to the history of civilizations and peoples of your world and their legacies. Building, landmark, character, document, ethnicity, culture, geographic location, organization, profession, title, settlement. Werewolves' weakness is fire, yes, and they are connected to the blood. Vampires drink blood. They're dead, so they're zombie-like, and demons because they are my pseudo-fallen angels. Yes. Moon. Oh, you're saying werewolves' weakness is fire, they're connected to the moon. Yes, vampires drink blood. And they're dead, so they're zombie-like, and demons because they're pseudo-fallen angels. Yes. Paul says interesting. Classified user says. It is all so very interesting. And taking inspiration from different things and putting it together to make your own thing is really cool. History of civilizations and peoples of your world and their legacies. Alright, so you want to still come up with a name for them? Yes, so classified user is suggesting like demons, archdemons. I'm thinking that since the others are called illumins, maybe this one can be called something dealing with shadows. Like, I don't know if there's something already dealing with shadows in your world. Like you said, darkness, so illumins are like illuminating. There can be something else like shade, shadows, darkening, like a lack of a light. Something that is like, yes, obsidian, that's one, says classified user. Something that is hindering sight. Like clouds or fog or something, shadows. I'm just throwing out things to think about. Yeah, so I don't know which way you're gonna go with it. But yeah, if anything starts to sound nice, then let me know. Thanks, guys. I do appreciate your help, says Megalodor. No problem. Yeah, hopefully you do find a good name for them. Midnight, says classified user. Yeah, if it's something dealing with the evening, the nighttime, the absence of sun. Or something that is dark, like an abyss, or like a cave, or a black hole, or like something like that. I don't know. Since the illumines are cloaked in light, maybe they're cloaked in smoke. Yeah, smoke, that's a good one. History of civilizations and people. That's not gonna work. Unless I have like a history of will-o-wisp somewhere in here. And I made this timeline too late. The will-o-wisp article is not fleshed out at all. It's not. There's absolutely nothing there. Yeah. So yeah, that's not good. I would have to neaten that page up if I'm going to submit that. Onyx classified user. It's suggesting more, like those darker kinds of precious stones as well. Black colored gemstone-like skin that reflects light. Interesting. Or what if they just absorb light to the point where it doesn't reflect it at all? Like, it absorbs light into complete darkness. I don't know. Next would be Wondrous Nature Award. Natural world in all its glory. An article describing anything from species to locations, natural, supernatural events, bizarre, naturally occurring materials. Now, I know that somebody recently liked my Theolarak article. Oh yeah, and it's not even in this world. Theolarak was in my Winsome Horde medieval world. Let me see if I can get that over here. And this was an entry to a plant article, and I don't think this was 2022. I think this is 2021. Peculiar plants. Let's see when this was posted. Yep, this article was 2021, I think. There's no date. I mean, there's no year. There's dates, there's no year. Okay, there it is. The year's on the badge. 2021. Yep, that's right. So I cannot submit that article. Yes, so classified user says maybe their skin is like a black hole that absorbs light. Yes, Megalodork says honestly cool, and they can emit black colored gas that puts people to sleep. Oh wow, that's interesting. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, if they reflect light, it would be okay. But I feel like the purpose of them is to just be total darkness, total black darkness. So absorbing the light, where even when light is shining on them, it doesn't look like it, is good. Now, emitting black colored gas that puts people to sleep is very interesting as well. I don't know about the lore of the world, though. So, yeah, I do know they come out in the eclipse and try to drink blood. So that could be a helpful thing if they could put the people to sleep. But I don't know. But yeah, the not reflecting light, but absorbing light, I think that's on brand for them from what I've heard. Yeah, Wondrous Nature. I have no idea. The only other thing I can do is let's go to the world homepage and we'll just see. I redid this. I've gone to the case files, so these are all the things I wrote in 2022 for summer camp. There were these kind of things. The cleaver seeds was a material that I did. It's not really a good article at all. It's not very long. It's not very detailed. No. Trappers, what are these? Species. Yeah. That article is very short as well. Yeah, there's nothing. No nature. Yeah. See, this is why I feel like I don't have anything to submit. Classified user says maybe they convert light to darkness and use the darkness as a weapon and use darkness to shape it into weapons and tools. Or use the darkness to increase strength and speed and durability. And maybe cast spells using darkness. Interesting. All interesting ideas. I don't know about any natural anything. Condition. Well, condition, but that doesn't sound like wondrous nature at all. Geographic location, material, natural loss, species. Huh. Well, I have some conditions, but I really don't think that they are worthy of being in the Wondrous Nature Award. None of these conditions I have are nature, like a lot of them. Well, narcotoxic flowers. They're connected to the moon, says Megalodork, so I'm thinking they have a lunar name. Yes, that makes sense. Maybe something dealing with the eclipse. Maybe you could name them also after one of the moons. Like there's lots of moons in space that have names. Maybe browsing through the names of moons can help to give you like inspiration for what they could be called. Interesting. My leg is going to sleep. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I don't... Alright, let's move on. I really am not seeing anything yet. Alright, Strength and Honor Award. An article relevant to the interactions of the people of your world across a grand scale, diplomacy, war, trade, and collaboration, and the people who drive and engineer them. So this could be character, document, military conflict, military unit, organization, profession, technology, or vehicle. Yes, Demos is what classified user says, and then Phobos. First word Megalodork landed on, I'm thinking it's probably Deimos, because it does kind of remind you of demon. So, Illumines and then Deimos or something. Amalthea, yeah. So very interesting stuff. Good place to look. Article relevant to interaction. Across a grand scale. Yes, Demos literally means God of Terror, correct? Megalodork, I believe so. So yeah, that would be a good one, and you don't have to have it straight out Demos. You could even twist it or add to it. Like Demosi or something, Demosi, I don't know, like the multiple plural form of what you would call them, to, you know, yeah, but yeah, good progress. Yeah, I don't see Demos Pandora, says classified user. Pillars of Progress Award, an article describing a technological or scientific, including metaphysical, accomplishment, or celebrating creations developed by the people of your world. This can be a building, landmark, item, material, natural, law, settlement, species, spell, technology, or vehicle. And the only thing I can think of that could fit this, that would be really, really cool, would probably be my time machinery article. But the time machinery article has not even really been, it's not very, see, look, that's a horrible article. Because the sidebar is like not, like usually I have the sidebar even with the body. There's nothing in the body at all. I would have to do a lot of work on that article to get it to even be remotely acceptable to submit. Yeah, I can't think of anything else that would fit this. Pillars of Progress. Myths and Legends Award, an article describing an aspect of your world building which are mythical or fictional within the construct of your world. Examples might include pantheons, urban legends, and stories of non-historical fiction characters. This could be a character, a myth, or an organization, which is annoying because the thing I wanted to submit for this was my Little Baby Duck book, but the Little Baby Duck book was unfortunately not created in the myth category, because when you think about a children's picture book, you don't really think about it being considered a myth. So I actually literally just made this the generic article template, unfortunately. And therefore it doesn't count. Yep, it's just an article which was created by the generic template. So, yeah. I don't know. What myths do I have in this world? And they're probably, if I do have myths, they're probably not created in 2022. Yeah, these were both created. Oh no, this one was created in 2022. Disappearing Children. But the thing about the Legend of the Disappearing Children, this is like spoilers. It's future and it's also not fleshed out enough. And it's not actually necessarily fiction, unfortunately. Yeah. Never mind. I don't know what to do about that. I'm just gonna close that up. Non-article categories. We have Time and Space Award. Best Chronicle created. Now, I created a chronicle for someone, and it was just going to chronicle his life. But for one, that's spoilers. For another, it's private. For another, I don't think that it counts. It's just not enough. Like, if I put too much on there, it's literally going to be useless. And then if I don't put enough on there, then it's going to be useless. I mean, if I don't put enough on there, it will be useless. If I put too much on there, I will feel like it's spoilers and I won't like it. So yeah, that's annoying. History, best timeline. I didn't create any timelines in 2022. Cartography Award, best map created. Now the map that I created in 2022, I don't know if I created, let's see about the maps. Let's go to the maps. I think that I created the Nellendale Mansion in 2022. Yes, of course, because that's the murder mystery I've been working on. I created the Bunker 421 in 2022 also, but the Bunker 421, it's like not, like if you don't know about this, it doesn't make sense. This is literally just like a choose your own adventure game, and each of the different floors in the bunker have different things on them and stuff like that. Yeah, nobody's gonna know what this is. So that makes no sense to submit. I'd be better off submitting this, which I was quite proud of making, the Nellendale Mansion murder mystery map. But once again, I would have to go through this and finish all of the rooms and what you see there. And I would love to have all of them with art. And I don't think that that's something I can do before Saturday. Yeah, all these people. Who is it? There was somebody else that I was supposed to be. I didn't change them. I really need to get started working back on that. Anyways, yeah, Cartography Award. I don't know if that's gonna work. Classifier user asks, what level of technology do they have? Divine technology or moon technology? And Megalodork says, I want them to be like classic movie monsters. Classified says sword and staffs and shields then? And Megalodork says, yes, magical swords and shields, that stuff, yes. So I'm thinking they probably aren't supposed to be too advanced, like with electronics and stuff like that. They're probably supposed to just be like those classic movie monsters that might have a shorter shield, but they are mostly like werewolves you don't usually see with swords and shields. They're probably just kind of like werewolves, zombies. I mean, zombies can be more modern though. A lot of zombies are set in futuristic places, so they might have access to like guns and stuff like that. But a lot of the zombies still, they're supposed to not really be very intelligent, so they are just like going and just walking and walking and walking. Yes, elves do use swords and shields, yes. But I'm not sure, I was just thinking about the fact that, you know, Megalodork said they were based on demons, zombies, vampires, and werewolves. So when I'm thinking about those kind of things, I usually don't imagine they have weapons, even though they can have weapons. But most of them, I mean, well, demons, a lot of times people picture them with pitchforks and stuff like that. But a lot of them are just like by themselves, and they're just walking and just walking. And like they're unstoppable, and that's kind of what makes them a little bit creepy. Welcome to the Eclipse. A portmanteau of apocalypse and eclipse. Yes, interesting. Their name could be something like that if you want to add that part in. Something about apocalyptic eclipse cryptids. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Anyways, major categories. Best world building article. Any article created within 2022 is eligible. I think looking at a portmanteau of eclipse right now. Yes. That would be good to include. So best world building article of 2022 at all. Any article created within 2022 is eligible. I was thinking that maybe I could add something that I was very proud of there, but when you say best world building article, you imagine it's world building, and like the little baby duck wasn't really very much of a world building article. It was just, this is a book that he used to read when he was little. So I just don't feel like that counts. But it doesn't hurt to submit it, I guess. Most groundbreaking new world premise. No, I don't count. I did not make a new world in 2022 that I put on WorldAnvil. No. I only have Secret Agent, someone on WorldAnvil. I have Magnar and Sindri, which are in the Winsome world. think I have a collaboration world that I had. I think I have the world of Numero or whatever from Pasco. Yeah, I don't have many worlds in WorldAnvil. I write a lot, but the actual worlds that I put in WorldAnvil, I don't have that many on there. And I most definitely didn't add any ones in 2022. Let's see, most beautiful new world. I don't think that this counts as most beautiful world. Like, if I go to this world, I've seen way more beautiful worlds. I don't feel like this is beautiful world. This just feels like some kind of, I don't know. It doesn't feel like a beautiful world in my opinion. This just looks like a sleek, this is a thing, click it. Like, that's not. Then we say, oh yeah, that was the most beautiful new world, and that can't work because it was not created in. What's happening to my camera? Oh no. You guys can't see me, can you? You can see me now? Hopefully. I don't know what that was. My camera just decided to go out. You know what? I need to buy a new camera. That's what I need to do. Okay. Most beautiful new world. I can't do that because I did not make a new world in 2022. Most beautiful world altogether. I do not think I count for that. Best new world. Once again, I do not have a new world that I made in 2022. Best world, period. I don't think I count from, I don't think I count as a best world. I really don't think that my world is the best. I really don't. It's not even enough. Like, the articles are not organized enough. It's just not. I've seen way better worlds than that. It was the characters from Mega being evil. Yes, that's what it reminded me of. And my camera just started glitching out of nowhere. But yeah. Alright, so that was the end. So this is the reason why I kind of thought I'm not submitting anything to the World Building Awards, because I really don't know what to do. There's nothing. There's nothing. Yeah. But if you guys are part of WorldAnvil, let me know what you guys are submitting. If you're not, it's okay. If you didn't make anything in 2022, that's okay too. If you're not submitting anything, that's okay. Another mystery soul says classified user. Yes. Those currently unnamed, name in the works villains were probably messing with the stream. Hopefully I can get a new camera so that can stop happening. But anyways, alright, this was a nice session, just chilling out, talking about projects, brainstorming a little bit, going through the World Building Awards, and kind of, I didn't think of anything new because I already didn't want to submit anything. I don't feel like I should, but I'm gonna probably just do something because it's good to participate. It's good to participate, I guess. So that's what I will try to do. Yeah. So I'm probably going to end the stream here because I am a little bit tired and I do have some things to do. So thank you. Yes, chilling is cool. I love to chill with you guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm just a little bit tired right now. So yeah, if you guys would like to, I don't know, I might do another surprise stream this week, because last week I did another surprise stream because I was not scheduled to stream, except for on Monday morning and Tuesday evening. But I might do another surprise stream this week. I don't know, I might. So keep a lookout for that. Make sure to follow the channel if you're not already. You can also join my Discord if you would like to, because I do updates there too. Let's see if Handsome Coast Host can shout out. yes, you can feel free to join the Discord there and invite your friends if you'd like to. Classified user says, I understand. See you later, friend. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. I just really feel kind of tired right now. And I've been working and I just got off work and then I tried to stream. So, yeah, hopefully I do go live again this week. It might be a surprise stream because I'm not scheduled to do it again this week. But, I will let you guys know. So, be sure to keep a lookout. And that Valentine's stream, we are very close to achieving that goal. We have raised 8,000 so far. And we need, we have just over halfway. So I think we can do it. If you guys would love that, that would be nice. But yes, thank you guys. Thank you to every one of you guys for hanging out with me, those who are chatting, those who are lurking, those who are watching it in the future. And I appreciate you being understanding because I'm kind of tired. So let's see. I'm going to see if we can raid. I don't know who's streaming. Okay, I do see Tiberian64 is streaming. So we will raid Tiberian64. Alright, so he is a chess streamer. And yeah, he should be streaming chess today. If you want to stick around, feel free to. If you have to go, feel free to leave. I do wish you a blessed evening because I think everybody said that they are in the evening time zone. And, so yes, thank you so much again for joining. If you want to stick around, you can earn wisps by raiding with me. I still don't have a raid thing that people say when we raid them, but I guess you could say whatever you want. You could say word up. I don't know. Maybe I'll start saying that. But yeah, I'm gonna show my end card, and God bless, much success, have an awesome and restful, peaceful evening. Much love to each and every one of you guys out there. I appreciate you guys. And yeah, we are going to raid Tiberian, so stick around if you would like some extra wisps, or see us soon if you're leaving out. Right, have a nice rest. Don't let the vampire demons bite. Indeed, I will try not to let them do anything. Much success with those and figuring out their names as well. If you need any more help, feel free to reach out. Alrighty, and you guys have a blessed one. Oh, Josiah Source is here finally, and I'm actually leaving Josiah Source, but thank you so much for stopping by, Josiah Source. Yeah, we're going to just raid Tiberian64 though. So thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate you. Much love. Bye.